Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Trevor. This is my beautiful wife, Crystal, and we are together actively chaotic. We are a crazy family. We got 4 amazing kids. We're highly active. We really enjoy sports and kids sports, and then pursuing all of that. You'll see us at volleyball courts, hockey rinks, motocross tracks, you name it. It's the life that we choose. And if you're seeing this, chances are this is something that we have in common. So, welcome. And we're really excited because we get to share something with you guys that kind of we did a bunch of research on, and that has allowed us to live this crazy life that we love, and see if it might be something that is a good fit for you.
I agree. We had both been working full-time, trying to get all of our kids in a million directions. This winter, we had up to 12 ice times alone just for the boys in hockey. That's not including anything else. So we really realized that along with how much all of that stuff costs for extracurricular activities, it was really hard to actually get there. And we kind of knew that there had to be another way to be able to support it and support them. So that's how we found all of this.
12 ice times, you must be talking about in a weekend, 12 ice times, because we've certainly had more than 12 ice times this winter.
In a week.
In a week, there we go. That's what we were missing. We're missing a time frame. Like, 12 ice times isn't a lot, but yes, 12 ice times in a week. So let's kind of dive into things. Like Crystal said, this is what we've done. We love this life, but let's just be honest. It's expensive. It's difficult to maintain, and we were pulling from all aspects of our financial life, and we wanted to find something that would just help us. I called it play money, right? That would just help us fund this particular life, whether that's traveling all over North America for motocross, or that's doing everything associated with hockey, your ice times, your power skatings, your shooting clinics, your development camps, all that stuff. We wanted to go in because our kids showed interest and showed passion and showed work ethic, and they showed that they would wanted to do it. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of affiliate marketing. I'm going to share my screen here, and let's hope it goes according to plan. So just one second. Sorry guys, I lost my mouse. Bear with me. Okay. Hopefully you're all still there, or we'll find out 40 minutes from now that none of this worked, but at least we'll have practice. So this is our masterclass. This is our tell-all. So let's start at the very beginning. Who is this for? Couples and families that are looking to find more time together. Yes, as we go through this, we're primarily focused right now on sports and sports families and those sorts of things. But realistically, this business is very, very good for anyone that's looking to spend more time, just because you have the ability to work from anywhere that there's a Wi-Fi connection, anywhere that you have access to your phone. And then, affiliate marketing's it's a fairly new business, but the reason for that is you have more power in your hand than previous generations could ever dream of, right? So that's why the technology is so new, but it has the ability to bring you home and bring your loved ones home so that you can spend more time doing the things that you love. This is definitely for people who are ready to take action to better their lives, and that's something you'll hear us talk about a lot throughout this is, you have to be at a point in your life where, doing the same things always demand the same results. So you need to be in a place where you're ready to take some action, where you're ready to step out of that comfort zone and get comfortable in the uncomfortable to get a better result, get those goals that you're looking for. People who are already accustomed to working hard, you definitely work differently in this, and like I said, it's got that opportunity to bring you home, and once it's rolling, to really almost go into full automation mode. But that being said, you still have to be accustomed with that direct correlation of hard work equals results. And I think when we speak to sports families and families that are really, are kind of walking this path with their own kids, usually they're down that path because their child has made that correlation, even, at a young age. Is, if I take 200 shots a day, or if I go to the practice track for 2 hours, I'm going to get a better result than if I, hang out with my friends. And, it's not saying one's worse than the other, but we have to have that direct correlation that if I put in the hard work, the results will come. People who want to be in control of their own success. This is a big one. This is, and you'll see your success is very direct. It's very product driven. So the amount of work that you're willing to put in is going to be, like I said above, is going to come right back to you in success. You're not relying on the work of others and the performance of others to make you a paycheck.
You're also not dependent on one hourly wage like everyone is so used to. It's very much your own pace. It's very much your own effort. And whereas, you can bust your butt at work, you're going to make the same amount of money if you're going to put in, blood, sweat, and tears as some of the people that do nothing. So that's what we really enjoy, is that we get the success out of this business that work that we put into it.
This is definitely for people that have access to social media. You're going to want that. So what this isn't, it's a good picture. This isn't a claim for anyone to get rich quick with little work. You see some of this stuff floating around, and I just want to be very clear that this is not that. This is an opportunity for you to open your own digital online business, and you should have the mindset that the same amount of time and startup and work would go into this business that would go into a brick and mortar business. Now it's different. You're not having to lease buildings and put up signs and paint walls and do all that type of stuff, but you're still in the beginning. You're going to have to put in that work. You're going to have to set up that foundation to set you up for your future, right? So this isn't something where you can jump on right away and, put in 10 minutes a day and, make thousands of dollars a month. It would be unrealistic for us to even mention that it's a possibility. So this by no way, shape, or form is a pyramid scheme. So pyramid schemes are something that, for 15 years, I pretty much avoided. A little background on me. I come from, generations of salespeople. So basically when pyramid schemes started, I think I saw my first one back in, the early 2000s. I always got them all because people were like, well, you're very personal and you have a good network and, you should do this. And there were many things that I don't like about pyramid schemes. The main one was you were always dependent on the success of others to be successful yourself. This is not a pyramid scheme. And furthermore, actually today, pyramid schemes have actually been deemed illegal. So this is definitely not that. This is even considered a multi-level marketing opportunity. So a multi-level marketing opportunity, and Crystal, you've done a couple of them over the years, is, things like Pampered Chef and we've done like By Salis and things like that, where it's pretty good. Like the products are actually really good. That's why we got into them. But you're always tied to one product. You usually have to carry you may or may not have to carry some level of inventory.
You do all of the billing.
You have to do all of the billing. You have to do you have to meet certain sales quotas to see what you'd be earning. And again, you're still being paid on how you're able to convert other people. So this, again, is not that. So that's great. There's all the things that it isn't. What is it? Well, defined, it's a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays commission to an external website for traffic or sales generated from its referrals, which sounds very convoluted.
That may be the definition, but that's kind of complex, and I don't really understand it. Sorry,
our kids are just coming in here and doing this. Is actually chaotic. This is we're keeping it real. So
children things.
So here's what actually happens. I'll use my fancy laser pointer. So as an affiliate marketer, this is what you do. So now you are an affiliate. What you do is you align yourself with a company. And for the sake of this example, we're going to use GoPro helmet cams that we use for motocross. They have an affiliate program. So what you're going to do is you're going to align with that company, fill out some paperwork, and then you're going to go and you're going to find a buyer. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this because I just said, I come from a long generation of sales people. You are not selling GoPros. That's not what you're doing. What you're doing is you're using a business system, which is sorry, we got the dog now too, which for the sake of this we're going to say is Facebook. Okay, so Facebook's business management system. You're going to use all the tools of that system to find somebody that is already looking to purchase that GoPro. Okay, so there are certain things that Facebook tracks, your interests, your likes, your things that you're searching for, and basically you use an ad and you find that person that's looking to purchase that product. From there, so that's basically step number one. Step number two is you connect with that person. You give that person what's called an affiliate link. They purchase the product, and once they purchase that product, they fill it out. They don't do anything with you anymore, and the company then ships them the product direct. You have nothing to do with that whole process. That's between the buyer and the company, GoPro. And at that point, GoPro is going to pay you a direct commission. They're going to send you a check for the commission of selling that. So no different than if you were selling it in a store, in a GoPro store. It's the exact same process. Somebody's going to come in and at that GoPro store, and maybe they're already looking at a certain type of GoPro. You're going to go up to them, maybe answer any questions that they might have. You're going to give them the opportunity to purchase, and when you do that, GoPro is going to pay you. All right, there's nothing more complicated to it than that. And that's what really attracted me. All it is just straight commission sales. It's not, you're not buying a product for less and then selling to a customer for more and then worrying about setting up shipping. You're not selling one specific product. You can be an affiliate for all sorts of different products.
And another really good thing that I want to mention is the links, the information, the pictures, and all of that is provided by most of the companies that we work for. At least I've never come into a situation where I have to make up my own link or make up my own information. It's all provided by the company because they know their product best. So we just copy paste. It's legit. All we have to do, copy paste, and the picture and all of the information shows up.
Okay, so with this, here's what you're not going to have to do. Because you're using Facebook and it's 3 billion people to find interests of people, to find the people that are already looking in whatever product you've aligned with, you don't ever need to sell to your own personal network. This was huge for us. We didn't want to be looking for the latest, greatest product to be selling to our friends and family all the time. You're not going to have to hold parties. Again, we got 4 kids. This place is constantly a disaster. It's difficult. I couldn't even fathom having to hold business parties all the time to try and sell product, or to arrange babysitters so that one of us can leave the house or both of us can leave the house and do this. You're not going to have to carry inventory. You're not going to have to worry about shipping. You're not going to have to maintain a sales quota. So if you don't sell something for 3 months, whatever commission you're making today is the same commission you're going to be making 3 months down the road. There's no penalties there. And you're never solely going to depend on others' success to make money. You are always going to be in control of what product you're moving, right? How well you navigate that business system and how well you can find people that are already interested in whatever products you've aligned with is how successful you're going to be in this business. And it really comes down to that. So what previous experience is needed? So sales experience is not a requirement. Again, you know what, like I said, I don't even consider this selling. This is connecting. Marketing experience is not a requirement, even though it says affiliate marketing, and it's not a requirement. Being a technical wizard, Crystal, is not a requirement. This was definitely a reservation that you had. I mean, do you want to talk a little bit about where you were when we started and kind of?
So my background is I'm a registered nurse. The hospital that I've always worked in, we still do paper charting. We don't have any type of computer systems. And so I was quite apprehensive about doing anything online because, yeah, I have Facebook. I use Facebook to upload pictures of my kids and talk to family members. But when it came to, understanding marketing online, I basically just glazed over and was quite nervous about the whole thing. Luckily, I also went into it open-minded and was like, hey, you know what, if I'm not going to be able to do this, then I'm not going to be able to do this. But the information that was provided to me and what it is going to possibly offer my family, I'm going to take a look. So I'm glad that I did, because realistically, I have learned a lot, but it is not computer rocket science, that's for sure.
Basically, you need to understand the basic functionality of Facebook, and really, this is a nice to have. But we'll get into the education platform and the training in a little bit here, and it really is so step by step that I honestly think if the right person came in with no understanding of Facebook, that they could still get to the point where they're going to be successful.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Need to have the will and drive to take massive action. Now, this is absolutely huge. You need to come into this with an open mind, and you need to come into this, ready for that, whatever your goal is, right? If your goal is to make, whatever, just a few $100 here and there, just for some play money or something like that, then that's great. There's a path for that. If your goal is to, supplement a good chunk of your income, right? Because you want to spend more time at home. Well, then there's a whole nother path for that. And no matter what path you're on, there's going to be times in which you have to not only have the drive to crush your goals along that path, but then there's going to be times where you need to take massive action to take that next step. But that is what's going to make you successful in your business. And that's what's going to make your business grow. And it's no different for any type of business, right? It's no different whether you're a brick and mortar business or you're an online business. There are times in which you always have to put in the hard work, and then there's times where you'll have to just, something comes along and you just have to take massive action right now. So what will I need to get started? I love this. It shows kind of some of the sports that we love here. Hockey's definitely missing in this one, but yeah, I just look at this and I get exhausted. We're busy. What will I need to get started? Well, you'll need Wi-Fi for sure. You'll need a smartphone. Laptop is great, but not mandatory. Time to learn how to become an affiliate marketer and what that will mean for you. So yeah, you need time, and we talked about it in the beginning too, right? You need time in the startup phases of this to really let it get your focus and your attention. just so you can give yourself the best chance to succeed. What you'll see is as your business continues to grow, and your relationship with your affiliates and all of that continues to grow, what you'll see is that the time investment, it becomes more and more about automation than anything else. Most people set aside about 2 hours a day for their training for approximately 2 weeks. So for those of you that are kind of wanting a ballpark, startup time commitment, I would definitely say if you could leave yourself that, then that'll get you rolling. But like Crystal's saying, everybody is going to be different.
Who did the trading faster than me because he understood a lot more of the inside workings of Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and all those things. I knew Facebook for Facebook. I didn't understand anything else, so I had a little more reading to do. So yeah, that being said, if you are one of those social media people, you are not just stuck on Facebook. People use Facebook, they use Instagram, they use Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of them.
How much does the training cost? This is all good information, but realistically, what's this going to cost me? So let's say for a moment we're going to do this all on your own. So that means if we're going to factor in the cost of paying, you're going to need, like Crystal says, you're going to need that training, right? Even if you're pretty good at running your own Facebook or running your own Instagram account, the things that we're going to be playing with here, Facebook's algorithms, the targeting of audiences, targeting of demographics, all of this type of stuff, how to write a good story ad, all of this stuff, you're going to need training on how to do this. So if you factor in paying for training on how to use just the Facebook's business system, but then like I said, you're going to need paying for training on copyright, because while we can use Facebook's system to actually create an ad, maybe we use a picture or something like that, the reality is that everyone's attention span on Facebook is foreverly decreasing, which means we scroll faster and faster and faster every day. So we need to put something down on paper that's going to attract that targeted buyer that you have for the product that you're selling or that you're connecting for your affiliate. So you're going to have to get good at copywriting. Okay, now a lot of this stuff is marketing level stuff that I went through when I was doing my business degree, many moons ago. So you can imagine now we're talking about university level training, and the costs are starting to go through the roof. So you're going to have to pay for training on creating and editing videos. While story ads are really important, videos are something that is really starting to take off, because again, that fraction of attention is getting smaller and smaller by the day. So you can have an impactful video and grab someone's attention a lot quicker than they can read words. So now you're getting into the video side of things as well. You're going to need a website to house landing pages. So when somebody clicks the link, they will go to a landing page. You're going to need a place to put those links. Is basically what that is. So now you're running a website as well. So, estimating this cost, there's some of them in there that's kind of hard to gauge. I think it would easily cost you well over $800 a month just to get started in this. Now that cost, like anything else, may go down a little bit over time, but it's a lot. It's a lot of money, right? And one thing that's not listed in there is expect this cost to grow as you begin to dive into the more complicated coaching techniques. So at some point, like anything, right? If you want to get ahead, if you want to know how to be the best in your business, you need to learn something from the people that are the best in it right now. And at some point, you're going to need some guidance. You're going to need some mentorship. You're going to need something from somebody that's doing well in this business right now. It's no different than any other type of business. If you wanted to make the best spaghetti in the world, at some point you're going to talk to somebody that knows how to make really good spaghetti. And that's my point, right? Is you're going to need to do the same here. And this is not included in that $800 a month. And I can say that people that are like thriving in this space right now are charging upwards of $500 an hour to extract that knowledge and that navigation from their head and give it to you. So the costs start to go through the roof. But there is a better way, as you might have thought. We leverage, what we do, the path that we've taken is we leverage an amazing education platform that offers step-by-step training on Facebook ads, business manager system, script writing, video creation, video editing, and more. Personalized landing pages and affiliate links for quickly connecting products to buyers. Advisors to help you scale your company to reach your goals. This is huge. So these are people that are already within kind of the same affiliate marketing community that are really about connecting you to the path that you want to be on. Like I said earlier, right? Some people want to make a couple $100 here and there. Some people want to quit their full-time job, you know, so those are two very different paths, and you need to scale not only your goals, but your budget, and you need to make them match, right? So then when you do those two things, then you can start building action goals towards them and cranking them out of the park. And that's where, you know, your advisors are there to help.
I are advisors for this, and we spend a lot of time with people helping them discover their goals and figuring out what they want to do within the company. So you're never on your own. We are here to help you through all of the steps of your journey, and we enjoy it quite a bit.
And just playing right into that, right? There's just a massive community of support. And what happens is this whole process, you end up pulling out like-minded people. When you think about the things that we've talked about, where right now you're seeing this because we probably have a connection over, you know, our kids and their sports and their ambitions and their dreams. Okay, well now you take that and we have that in common. Okay, well now through this process, if this is something that you want to do and we end up working together, that probably means you like sports, you're highly driven, you're motivated, you're not afraid to take massive action. And those things, when you get all sorts of people like that together with all those things in common, some pretty incredible and inspiring things tend to happen. And that's where that massive community of support comes from. It's not a fluff word. It's about like-minded people that are connected. And it's, you know what? It's a lot more powerful than I ever thought it would be.
We have friends all over.
All of this, as you can see down here, you know, comparing it to what was estimated as $800 a month, you know, this is $99 US a month. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say that's nothing, because that's a good chunk of change, and it's a commitment to start your own business, to get all of this, to get the education, to get you going. It's $99 US a month. But now here's the thing, is you can be an affiliate for this education platform. So you can, like this, you can connect people to this affiliate education platform. And when you do, you're going to get paid a commission. You're going to get paid a 30% commission to do that. Okay, so what happens is not only does this fee go away, you actually start making money off of the education platform that's teaching you to be a better affiliate. So it's an amazing offer, and it's incredible that you get all of this. It's continually updated. It's not like the education platform is always pulling from the top leaders in affiliate marketing today, and basically taking all that knowledge, all from that community, and they're constantly putting out what's working today. Because as you guys have seen in your own Facebook feed, Facebook's changing all the time. So what worked 2 weeks ago might need some tweaks for it to work the same level that it's working to make it work to the same level today, right? So this is all working in the background, and not only is it essentially free at some point, but you get an opportunity to make money off of it, and considerable money. There's people in this that just on the education platform alone are making huge monthly wages. And that's important to note, right? For every sale you make into the education platform, for every connection you make into the education platform, that pays out monthly for every month that that person's connected. So one sale, if we're going to do the math here, one sale is $30 US a month for every month that they're connected. So really an incredible opportunity that gives you everything you need to get your business started. So one thing that we did, so I just touched on it there, the best practices and techniques continually updated by those who are succeeding in this space right now is huge. One thing that I did miss as I was going over this was the paid technical staff that's available 24/7. So again, this whole list right here, $99 US a month, but you're automatically can become an affiliate for them. And once you connect 4 people, you're essentially making money off of the education platform that's going to teach you how to be a better affiliate marketer. So the next question that we get a lot is, what products do I align with? And this, we get this asked a lot for people that are more accustomed to MLM structures.
Yeah, because a lot of our MLM people come in and they're like, well, I'm only allowed to pick one. That's not the case with this at all. So what we always tell people is, think of who you are. Think of what your hobbies are, what your interests are, what you do day to day, the things that you have in your home, the things that you have in your driveway, your garage, whatever it is. That's who you align with. It's completely who you are. And that's why it's so easy. Because realistically, your quote unquote audience, the people that watch you, even those that are Instagram people right now, you know that the people that follow you are the people that you guys have connections with. And those are the people that the products that you're going to align with, whether those are, like our example was GoPro or hockey equipment or anything like that, right? So what we want to also explain is that for everybody, they all, like Trevor was saying, everyone has a different path. And so for your path, Trevor and I are actually going to sit down, either phone call or Zoom, just like this, and talk to you guys about what your goals are, what your dreams are. And through the different available affiliate offers, you're going to be able to choose your path. The people within the platform, they get paid the big, huge dollars. They find the best converting commissions, the best products, and the best companies to work for, so that we're not doing that legwork. You're not affiliating for a company that's going to end up paying you 3% commission. It's going to be, 15, 25, 30% commission, because let's be honest, nobody wants to work for free. Our time is worth a lot. We've, we say it time and time again, we all have one life, and I sure as heck don't want to be wasting my time on stuff that isn't going to work. So that's why we have people that are figuring all of this out for us, and we help you figure out it for you.
Right, and so that's exactly who you align with. Is yes, within the education platform, you're going to see the highest commission, most converting offers available. But the answer to this question is, you align with the manufacturer or the affiliate program that best aligns with your goals and your budget. That's it. And so, like Crystal just said, a big part of this for those that want to take the next step, before really, anything is we get aligned with what you want to do next, and what path you're on, what your budget is, what your goals are, and what path to take next. So But ultimately, who we align with is completely up to us. So now, this is a big one. So what if I start and it's not for me? Like, what do I do then? Am I locked into this forever? Is this a contract? What does this work? So now let's say that I've dove in, I've got in, I paid my $99 US a month, I've done all the training. What happens? So like we covered in the beginning, and I want to say it again, and I've said it a few times, this isn't about selling. This isn't about, just blanketing everyone and just trying to get them to click a button. It's not clickbait type stuff, okay? This is connecting products and or services to people who have an existing interest for them. So the only point in which I feel, or Crystal feels comfortable with you guys actually clicking the affiliate link, is when we both feel that it's been the right connection, okay? That you are going to be happy. Once you're on the inside, you'll be taken through a discovery process, and it's going to show you the top converting affiliate offers available today. Right around this time, we will do our alignment call, and we will help make sure that you've seen absolutely everything and that your budget and your goals are aligned, and see what path that puts you on. But not only that, you're going to get a one-on-one call with an advisor that can speak about their experience and answer basically any questions that you may have.
That's not us.
At that point. So that's not us. So this is all in addition to us. This is going to be someone completely fresh that you can just ask any last remaining questions you have. So let's say that you go through that whole process, okay? And at that time, you know what? You feel like it's just not the right fit for you. It's not something you can take on right now. Maybe it's a time commitment thing. Maybe it's a financial thing. Whatever your reason is, it's all good. It doesn't matter, because there is a 14-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That means you have 14 days. You pay the $99 US. You come in, you have 14 days to go through everything that we just talked about, to get to have more conversations with us, to go through the discovery process, to do your alignment, to speak to an advisor, to see what direction you may want to take this. And if at the end you decide you don't want to take this any direction, no problem. It's a Dropbox. You return your $99 US within that 14 days, and everyone carries on. And
this is really big for me, because I didn't understand affiliate marketing when it was introduced to us. And I really did not think that I was going to have the technical capabilities of doing it. And also, I was working full-time as a registered nurse. I had 4 kids in sports. I didn't know if I was going to realistically have the time to put into it either. But I really wanted to see if it was something that could open up the doors and avenues that we were looking for. So I was like, hey, you know what? 14 days, that's 2 weeks. I will definitely take a look at it, because that way I'm going to be able to tell whether or not I'm actually going to be able to do it.
Absolutely. And I think, you know what, with a 14-day, something that I hear every so often is I just can't afford it right now. Like I just can't afford it. It sounds interesting. I think I can do it, but I have this, I have that. I can't afford it right now. And my answer to it is that's fair, right? And you may get to a point where you really decide that, you know what, I just can't take this on right now. But the point isn't right now. That's not right now. That's not while you're watching this. This shouldn't be the point. If you've come this far, this shouldn't be the point where you're like, you know what, that $99 is just too much for me right now. Because it's not about whether or not you can afford it right now, but with a 14-day money-back guarantee, absolutely no risk, and an opportunity for you to dive in and look at everything that's on the table. How can you afford not to look at this right now? How can you afford not to take that massive action right now? Reach out to Crystal and I right now and say, hey, you know what? I watched your guys' masterclass. I loved it. I want to know more. I want to see the inside. Send me the link, right? And then get into it. Go through this process. And if it's not for you, and if you can't afford it right now, then get out, right? Get your money back. but at least you know what the whole offer is. And you can plan for the future. You can plan for maybe 3 months down the road, you do have money, right? But you know exactly what path you want to take. You know exactly what you want your budget to be. You know, now's not the time to say that it can't work. The time to say that it can't work is when you've already gone on the inside and you've seen everything that's in front of you, and you make a plan about when can it work. And with a 14-day back, no risk guarantee, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So that's pretty much it for us. How do I sign up? Depending where you're seeing this right now, you could comment "I'm in" and we'll follow up with you. You could contact us at Actively Chaotic on Facebook. You can contact us at activelychaotic.com. But no matter what, like we just said, and I'm not going to hammer it home one more time, but take that action. If you got all the way to the end, just take that action, reach out to us, get on the inside. We'll see you there, see everything that's there, and then make a decision on the rest of your life.
We're just two completely normal people in a crazy, chaotic household, and we couldn't be happier. We have realistically become leaps and bounds within our business in a very short period of time, and it's honestly the best decision that we have ever made for us and our family. That being said, the one thing that we did leave out that's really important is there's no contracts at any time. So don't feel like if you do want to stay in for 3-4 months and then you win the lottery and you don't want to be with an affiliate marketer anymore, you're never contracted in. You can leave at any time. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, evening, whatever this is for you, and we will talk to you whenever you want.
You guys on the inside.